Hey everybody, it's Troy Stein. I've got a project here where it's fairly complex and it doesn't perform always the way I'd want it to. More particularly, there are times in which I'm trying to animate out this green box and it's supposed to be going clockwise around this box and it's not very smooth. So first thing to do is to test it and go frame by frame. So bring your playhead back to about the beginning of the animation or wherever the part is that it's kind of slowing down, and using the period and the comma keys. The period will move you forward frame by frame by frame. I'm going really loud with the cursor so you can see it, but then you can at least see, yeah, it does actually seem to be going smoothly one frame at a time. You can do a double check on it where you can grab the green and the red section of the playhead, and you can choose to share that as a local file, and I would put this on the desktop here, and we'll call this one test 4 and hit export. This is only going to produce 4, 5, 6 seconds, however long you made that selection, so you can get one more test on it. Now while it's doing that, I gotta also remind you that there is one other reason why this may be slowing down, which is that if your project is being stored or saved in iCloud or Dropbox or Box.net, Camtasia is going to be trying to access those files while Box and Dropbox and iCloud are also trying to save it, and so there is basically a tug of war. So if you haven't done it before, please put those files onto your desktop or a hard drive that's connected to your local machine and not do it off of the network. Okay, now we've got this file in here. Let's bring in, let's reveal it in Finder. I believe it was called test 4. You may hear my voice here, which is irrelevant, but here we go. I just have a block. There we go. All right, so we confirmed that that works. If necessary, I can bring that onto the timeline. I can bring that into the project and get rid of these things here. If, however, I need these things here and it's still not being very performant, there's one last thing you can do, which is you can take a look at the project and you'll notice on mine that I've got a fair number of groups. And while it does help to organize it, it adds an extra layer of complexity, in part because now I've got in this group, I'm going to click to open the group, I've got 2 elements. And that 2 elements is now surrounded by a third element, which is the group. So I'm adding more complexity because that group can also have transitions, it can also have effects, etc. So I can make it easier on Camtasia if I want to simply ungroup and then ungroup again, right? Oops, not rename, my bad. But ungroup and keep ungrouping to get fewer and fewer elements or fewer groups on that part in which Camtasia is bogging down. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.